Hello and welcome to Budget with Brian and our final episode of new Makita tools for 2020. So first up we have something again that was found on the pattern websites. It's a MacPack case which appears to have 10 batteries in it, which includes a charger and some outputs. Now some of these appear to go straight to the tool itself and others go to what appears to be a larger battery. Maybe it's maybe for a larger tool or something of that nature. Interesting to certainly have a MacPack case that contains 10 batteries and a charger, so you can charge up your batteries and have a dedicated case for batteries. However, I should imagine it weighs quite a fair amount, and if you drop that would be quite a considerable expense to replace. So not quite sure where they're going with that. Interesting ideas. This second picture also shows a MacPack with batteries hanging on the outside. Again, I'm not quite sure what their thoughts are there, but I suppose if they were charging and you just wanted to grab those quick without having to lift the lid, maybe the drills and your other tools live inside. Interesting, not quite sure where they're going with that. So next up we have the Makita GXT stapler. Now this looks like a great looking tool. I quite fancy having one myself. Here it is with the battery attached. It's that's showing it with a 4 amp hour battery. I think probably I'd use it with a 2 amp hour battery to keep the weight down. But what is it? What's stopping me from buying one? And the answer is the price. You can pick one of these up from Screwfix right now for £199, but that's body only, which to me seems very expensive for what is quite a simple tool, especially compared to what I'm showing you now, which is the Bosch PTK, which is a smaller 3.6 volt lithium ion stapler, which comes with a built-in battery and a charger, and it's around £40–45. And if you want even better value, here's a picture of the Van House, which is almost identical except it's bright orange, and these are about £26. Again, it performs exactly the same job, it works really, really well, and if you'd like to see more, please see the link to the video where we compare these two devices together. Next up, and this is again something I would like to see Makita put together. This is a very unusual and very specialist tool really, but if you've ever had to do some general house building and you've had to install some Celotex, this tool could end up being invaluable. What it is a dedicated insulation cutter, and I should imagine it does a very precise and clean job, especially when it's connected to a vacuum. If you've ever had to cut Celotex, you'll know just about how much dust it can produce, and it's all about the accurate cutting so you can get really nice butted up joints, so you're not having to use too much expanding foam to fill in the gaps. So it'd be really nice to see Makita do something very similar. But this is what I've been using. It's a Black & Decker Scorpion, and I would use the blade that's actually fitted in it now. I found it to actually generate very, very little dust. That saw runs at a very high speed, and the finish of the cut that you get is almost like factory. The only downside is it's corded, but the best bit is the price, just about £40. So next up we have a Festool vacuum, and I think we all know that the Festool vacuum is probably the industry leader in this area. I personally like the industrial design, I like the colours, but the part I'm more interested in talking about is how the Festool vacuum clips to the rest of the stack of your Festool tools. But how about this? Festool also have a vacuum built into the Sustainer packs. So I know you can clip MacPack boxes to Sustainer boxes. However, wouldn't it be nice if Makita made their own? More about MacPack boxes in a moment. So love them or hate them, I'm showing now a set of MacPack boxes. Maybe some of your professional tools came with these, with inserts. But to me, there's just absolutely nothing exciting about this system whatsoever. I understand that you can clip them together with some other manufacturers, and of course Makita don't actually make these themselves. But I just would like to see this get developed a bit more. Certainly Festool have managed to do a great job, but if we want to see exciting, Clearly the Milwaukee Packout has really captured people's imaginations and sparked off an idea about how they would like their tools stored. Here's a set of Festool Sustainers again, and again they've been really innovative in introducing new modules or new boxes that have different uses. So for example, this one on the right here, it also doubles up as a workbench and you can clamp things down to it and of course use your Festool tools to then shape, cut, whatever you need to do. Here's a picture of how Makita and the MacPack does organizer storage, but if you want to see it done properly, the Milwaukee Packout really has done it well with its transparent top and its very, very modular solution. So that's the last video in this series. If you like this type of video, please hit the like button. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. As always, hit the subscribe button and the bell, and you can find us on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching.